Hey,
How you doing?
that's Ed Sheeran.
How are you?
How are you today? Are
Yeah,
you tired?
fantastic. A tiny bit, yeah, a tiny bit. I woke up very early with my daughter. She just
Oh,
she wakes up early.
same story with me. My daughter is 1 year older than your daughter.
Oh,
Congratulations on becoming a father. That
thank you,
Sheeran was born.
thank
Daddy
you,
Sheeran was born a year ago. And I'm really honored to be with you today. A
thank you
sentence you
so
haven't
much.
heard before. Oh, okay. It's the
But
10th.
congratulations on your daughter as well.
Thank you very much. I must confess, I binged watched your YouTube videos yesterday when I was preparing for today. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to talk to Ed Sheeran. This is going to be the first Zoom ever in my life. And I start with Ed Sheeran, a superstar. And then I was like, okay, but he's a comfort zone guy. And I would like to congratulate on staying the same calm, down to earth dude we got to know 10 years ago,
Oh, thank you, thanks.
because you seem to remain the same person. Lots of things happen to you. What's your secret? How can you remain so cool and down to earth? What's your secret?
Um, I'm not sure really. I don't actually think I am the same person.
Mm,
I'm 10 years older. I think had I not been successful, I would still have changed this much because I think in 10 years from 20 to 30, you like do change a lot. But I think for me, I was brought up well and my parents have stayed on me throughout my career and kept me uh, with my feet on the ground, I think.
mm.
um, I don't live in Hollywood or London. You know, I live in the place that I grew up.
Yeah, that's a crazy place.
All of my friends from school live in the area. I see
Mm,
them all the time. I don't really hang out with famous people unless it's like I probably have like four famous mates
mm.
in total, and
Cool.
those are the ones I see. But yeah, I feel like I keep myself in this ecosystem, and then I dip out when I need to do work.
So old friends and family, that's a secret, nothing else.
Just yeah, well, I think when you find success, your people love the idea of you and they love
Mm,
the you pay for everything and they'll come along and blah blah blah. But like, do they actually love you? Do they love you? Will I find like if I was in like Glasgow's a very long way away from where I live, right?
mm.
But it's in the UK, and I always base it on if it was 4 o'clock in the morning and I was having a really terrible time in Glasgow, and I rung up a mate and I said, "Please, can you drive here now?" Who would?
Mm.
And those are the ones who I spend my time with, and those are the ones who keep me sane and grounded, I think.
How does it feel to be back in business again? Because after 10 years, 3 solo albums, you decided to put all your creative and emotional energy into fatherhood. And now you're back into craziness. Is it weird to be back again?
Yeah, it really is. It really and everything keeps changing. Like the music industry keeps changing. The way that songs are big and how they get out. I was saying before we started this interview, when I first came out with the A Team, it was
Mm,
all iTunes pre-orders. It was all that was what you drove. You get your song on, you pre-order, it goes on radio, pre-order goes up, and then it comes out and it peaks.
mm,
And then like for Multiply, it was like with the album pre-orders, and then the song would come off the album pre-order and then go up. And then on Divide it was like Spotify, but it would debut big and CDs were still selling. And now it's like TikTok, Deezer, YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Like I can't keep up. I literally have entered back into it and just like, oh, someone needs to educate me and
mm.
tell me what's what.
You have some boomer vibes like, oh, what happened to music industry in the past 10 years? So do you have to change the method, the way you create a new album?
I don't know, because I don't think that this is modern day times. I
Mm,
think this is just the music industry. I think the music industry just
okay.
changes, trends change, like artists change. Like every year, there's a new artist who's the next big
Mm.
thing, and then
It's
the
like
next
fast
year there's
fashion.
some. Yeah, it's just like, and I think when you're in the industry, your job is to kind of like stay level and afloat and just
Mm,
be, keep releasing music that you like, keep working hard, but like not to chase trends and see other people and going, oh, well, I need to do this because that person's doing this. And no, I need to do this because that person's doing this. And I find it's like just a constant balance of like, yeah, it's like the music industry is just it's a young person's game that
Mm.
if you start off in it young, you just have to keep reinventing yourself, basically.
You're still a young person, not
I
from an
know,
LA
but
concept.
not in comparison. I mean, the number one artist in the world at the moment is Olivia Rodrigo, who's 17
Mm.
years old. I mean, that's a big age difference. Billie Eilish, I think, has just turned 18, 19. I
Mm.
mean, the music industry is, when I had my first hit, I was 20. And that was my peak sort of time of people discovering me and getting interested. And although 30 is not old in the music industry, it is considered like I wouldn't get signed now if I was a new artist.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
Maybe.
Congratulations on Bad Habits. This is your new single. It's out. We started to play on Radio 1. And you noted that Bad Habits derives from your desire to be fully present as a new father.
Yeah.
Could you achieve this desire? Are you fully present as a
I
working
really
daddy?
am. I have so many people that I know that have had kids and like sort of hand the kid off to like a nanny, and then they go and do stuff, and then they'll see them like a week later. And I just really like, not that that's a bad thing, because we all have to like work and stuff, but I feel like you can balance work and family life. Like, for instance, I'm working today and I've got hour breaks in between, so like I can go back inside and be present and sort of balance it like that, I think. Because I think in the music industry, it's so easy to just chase my dream and go and do things that I want to do. Whereas like now I have like a family, I'm doing stuff that works out for all of us.
This is your scariest music video ever. In spite of the fact that you just became a father, will you let your daughter to watch the music video like, hey, this is daddy turning into a vampire?
She was on set. She came to watch me
Really?
be a vampire. Yeah, I've got a picture of me and her. My friend like photoshopped in some vampire teeth onto her, so it's me and her with vampire teeth. But yeah, it's cute.
And you became a Snapchat effect. That's
Yeah.
what I saw on Instagram and on your
It did
Instagram.
become a Snapchat effect. Yeah, I used to have Snapchat, but I literally, like, when I got rid of my phone, just stopped using all of that sort of stuff.
Do you have new bad habits now that you're a father, like binge watching Peppa Pig, sorry, or drinking coffee because lack of sleep?
A parent friend of mine said if you avoid screens with your kids and then use them at the times you need them. So like, I don't actually watch TV with Lyra unless it's I watch football with her, but I don't watch like children's shows with her unless it's like we're traveling somewhere and she's having a tantrum, because then you get it out and it actually works. I think if she watched TV all the time, it wouldn't be as effective at the times where you actually need it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it absolutely. So this is the first single from the album, and this is how the whole album will sound like, a bit electronic or
no. I think no. It's actually weird. It's weird because this song doesn't sound like anything on the album. It's just very different. I wanted to basically start the whole album campaign with just a new sounding song, so people kind of perked up their ears and got interested. But the album's very much like, if you like me as an artist, you'll love the album. You may not like Bad Habits, but you will love the album.
We could see you couldn't stop smiling as you were watching England versus Germany during Euros 2020 with David Beckham.
Yeah.
What do you expect for the final match? Who's going to play with whom?
I think it's going to be Italy, England. I think we have to beat Denmark, and I feel like Denmark has not only God on their side, but also like Europe on their side. After the Christian Eriksen thing, I think that everyone wants Denmark to win, so they have a big support behind them. But I feel for England and the country, England is so divided at the moment, and this is really bringing the country together, and you feel the warmth and love it. And it's not about football, it's not about winning a trophy and being like, we won. It's about the country feeling whole again, and it's starting to really feel like things are looking up.
Are you going to watch with David Beckham again?
I'm actually, so it's both the final semi-final and the final at Wembley Stadium, and through playing Wembley Stadium, I get a kind of certain allocation of tickets for gigs or whatever per year. So when they announce them 2 years ago, whatever, I went straight in and was like, I want tickets for that and I want tickets for that. So I've had the tickets for ages, not knowing that England would even get near it. So now I'm really chuffed that I'm going to both things. Yeah, I'm excited.
Thanks very much for being here with us. All the best for you.
Thank you so
much. Personally and professionally. Thank you very much.
You too. And congrats again on your daughter.
Thank you. Bye.
Nice.